The race is on for the opening stage of the Tour of Guangxi 2023. The final World Tour event of the season for the men. And it's Senna Larsen on the right side in the blue. Intermarché moving up now. Not been quite as prolific this season, have they? And they've only brought 5 riders to this race. Who's going to have a go for them? Adrien Petit is here. Sven-Erik Bistrom, who's moving on to Groupama, running his last race for the Belgian team. One of the rare turns as they go to the finish. A reminder that they know this road already. It's the end of the 3rd and final lap. Cofidis keeping that position well, but their sprint trainers moved back. They've been working. Max Walscheid had been sitting at the back of it. He now looks to be following the wheels. Energy used up by Cofidis. Waiting to find out what for. There's Olaf Koy. Big opportunity for him today, you feel. A reminder, this is a World Tour level race, so big points available for victories. When it comes to the wins, yes, there'll be people saying, well, it's the end of the year and whatnot. Holidays are coming. Tell you what, though, the points will be vital when you look to the next 3 years of the promotion relegation cycle. There are teams like Movistar who are hovering perilously close to the relegation trapdoor with 2 years still to go. Teams like Astana are already in the relegation zone. They have had a good couple of weeks and they'll be moving up, but they need points. J.K. Lula moving on the left-hand side. Look out for EF Education, Easy Post in their pink jerseys on the right-hand side. Marijn van den Berg started the season in fine form down in Mallorca. Can he do it for World Tour points here? J.K. Lula looked to be supporting Blake Quick, left-hand side as we look at it. Einhorn sitting there in front of Goldstein, who represents Israel Premier Tech. Again, thought for those 2 riders in particular, whose minds, understandably, will be elsewhere. Time for Bahrain Victorious to move on the left-hand side. Jonathan Milan, one of the stars of the season, going into 3 kilometers to go. Cofidis reformed their train. Red and white jerseys on the right as we look at it. We think that it'll be Max Walscheid right at the back of it. Arnaud Delis now being brought up. And of course, they've worked all day long of Lotto Destiny. They're one of the teams who were relegated from the top division last year. They have had a fine season and are already on course back for promotion with 2 years still to go in the cycle. More points today will not harm that cause whatsoever. DSM moving up. In the middle is Nicolas Merkel. Tobias Andersen, left-hand side. Up to 2 kilometers to go now, and riders who do not want to be involved in the final shake-up now getting out the way. Lots of wide road to move. Ineos Grenadiers, they've been sitting in 2 teams throughout most of the stage so far. Now they form one long line on the near side, far right as we look at it, and they start to lead the peloton now. Luke Platt, the Australian champion, doing the job as they come across the bridge. City in the background, and it's to the city centre we head for a sprint finish on the opening day in Beihai, Guangxi. 3 hours of racing, most of it pedestrian, it has to be said, but now it's going to be fast and furious. Kruijswijk again towards the front. J.K. Lula moving up as well on the right-hand side in the blue and white. Platt peels off, his job is done. Is it going to be for Viviani today? You would expect so, but both haters are here too. And now on the left as we look at it, it's a late move from Shane Archibald, riding in his final professional race, helping his good mate, Sam Bennett. One by one they peel off and we come in towards 1 kilometre and a bit to go now. Flamme Rouge is just up ahead and it's time to move up if you're not there. It is Elia Viviani who's at the back of the train for the Ineos Grenadiers. Opportunity maybe for Bahrain to get in there, and they're bringing their main man as we're into 800 metres to go now. Rajovic will be the man to lead out Jonathan Milan. They come through the centre. They're all over the road here, left and right. There's the opportunity for the final turn now. Stage 1 is coming to an end in Guangxi, and there's so much road to play with. Sometimes on these occasions too much. Delis is ready. Milan's poised to go as well. Lots of other riders in there and in the mix. Which wheel do you follow? Where do you go? Left and right they follow. It is chaotic after a pedestrian day. Now with 300 metres to go, and it's Milan who's launched it. Jonathan Milan on the left-hand side having a go. Milan who's staying there at the front, but this rider's still trying to get around. It's Milan on the left. Milan still going. Can he hold it, though? They're coming through the centre. They're challenging him, and it's going to be victory, I think, for the Ineos Grenadiers. And look at that. Straight after coming back and winning the other day, he's only gone and done it again. Waiting, quiet, calm, but in the end it's Elia Viviani who raises his arms on the World Tour for the first time in quite some time. A lesson in patience from Ineos Grenadiers and Elia Viviani. 89th road career win and his first World Tour victory since before the COVID pandemic. That is quite some win for Elia Viviani. Only back in business at the Crow race last month. He's beaten Milan. He's beaten the rest of them. And it was perfectly timed.